Hey everyone, welcome to another Rope for a Q video, and something a little bit different. I mean, it's not that different, it's a snooker match, for God's sake. But yeah, taking a break from the Ad versus Site Epic Best of 35 for just a couple of videos. I have got more of that to show you, but I thought I'd take a break from that and bring you this match, which I played probably about 3 weeks ago now, I think, maybe more, against my mate Bobby, who we both play in the internal club league, and we met up for a friendly one evening or one afternoon. Can't remember what exactly. I think it was an afternoon actually, because Bobby works quite late on. So yeah, he's a proprietor of a pretty nice Chinese takeaway. So he works evenings basically. So I think we played during the day on a Saturday or something, or maybe it was a bank holiday. Anyway, I'm wittering on. So yeah, I wanted to show you this particular series of 6 frames because this is probably, perhaps with the exception of this first frame, spoiler alert, the best I've played snooker, I think, in terms of a match. And yeah, so I felt it would have been nice to show. Take a break from this shot here. I cut out the thinking time, but I actually called this shot with Bobby. Yeah, that was a genuine attempt. Yeah, so yeah, I realised the quality of the matches against Sai hasn't been fantastic, certainly from my point of view. So I wanted almost to reassure myself that I can still play snooker and put this match up. As I say, it was a friendly, so I mean, not that the stuff against Sai isn't friendly, but I feel like there's a bit more at stake with Sai because it's a once a year event, probably. That's if we do it again, and it's very much going to be bragging rights for the rest of the year if whoever comes out on top of that. So this is a bit more relaxed, and yeah, Bobby is a nice chap and very generous with tips and stuff like that. He's a pretty good player, very good player. So just to give you a bit more information in terms of that, he basically, we play in the same league. The handicaps for this in the last season in the Winter League, which was on the channel, Bobby had a handicap of 35, I think, and I had a handicap of 14, which meant he would give me 21 points at the start of a frame. Now the handicaps have been revised in that my handicap is now, for the coming season, my handicap is going to be 0, and Bobby's handicap is going to be 35, I think. So he would technically, no, 28, Bobby's handicap would be. No, sorry, 21. Yeah, so 21, I think. I can't remember. I'd have to look it up, but I can't bother to look it up. Anyway, it's either 28 or 21. I think it's 21. So basically, it still would mean that he would get, I would get a 21 head start against him on every frame. But for friendlies, I've taken to basically playing from scratch, regardless of who I play. Obviously, if I'm the non-handicap player, then I'd obviously give my opponent the choice of whether they wanted a handicap. But when it's me that would be gaining the advantage from the handicap, I would decline it most of the time, unless I'm playing a very, 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 very good player. And I wouldn't even stand a chance. Certainly with Bobby, this is the second time we played a friendly, and the first time we started from playing scratch. Then he heavily beat me, so he gave me 7. Every time he beat me, he gave me 7. Every time I beat him, to eventually we found the sweet spot of where the handicap should be, which I think it was at that time. It was I think it was 21. But this time we played from scratch on all 6 frames. And this video, I'm going to show you the first 3 frames. And as I say, this first frame is a bit of a sighter from me. Bobby is unbelievable from the get-go, but I haven't really warmed up, and well, neither has Bobby. But that was a terrible shot. I was trying to roll it behind the brown, and I completely fluffed that one. So yeah, so this is a bit of a sight for me. So let's get on with the actual commentary of the frame, because Bobby is running away with this, and it feels a bit of an injustice not to talk about how good he's playing in this frame. But that was a pretty weak pot attempt from me, and left Bobby in pretty good position on this red with the blue or the pink waiting. But blue's probably the easier shot because he was slightly low on the red. And yeah, nicely screwed back. Yeah, nice cut in. Just stopped in time for to be on the blue. Okay, I think he's pretty straight though, actually. So can he do anything here? Yeah, he's just rolling in for the red. So a long red with a rest. Well, not a long red, but a red with a rest. But as you can see, he's streaking ahead here. I've only got 3 points on the board. So a chance here, although queuing from the pocket's never easy. But in it goes, and nicely up for the blue. Although, is it going to stop? Well, it's just gone past the pocket, so can I come down for the other one? For the red near the pink? Well, I attempted it somewhere near, but at least the blue's gone in, so it's points on the board. Nearly made it to double figures. And just a safety shot. Trying to get a snooker behind the pink. Which I think I've pretty much done. Yeah, Bobby's having to swerve this, so it is a snooker. But he plays it very well. And well, he plays it well, but gets a good hit, but has left this one for me. And in it goes. That kiss on the red is not too bad, but I didn't think it was worth taking the brown on because I needed the points, so I went for the blue, and that was probably a mistake because I needed some points. But that is a really nice cutting up the cushion from Bobby. So I'm 36 behind with 35 on, and this yellow would make it 38 behind with 39 behind, sorry, with 36 on. I guess I got that wrong somewhere, sorry. And he spotted that red, so I'm now 40 behind with only 27 on. And yeah, didn't fancy playing for snookers from there. So that is the end of the first frame. On to the second frame then. And I should also apologise that there's no background audio on this video. I've been having some problems with the camera where it's not been recording audio in the club. I figured out what that is, so it has been fixed. Basically, I was using, I've taken to using a power bank to power the camera rather than relying on battery, because, you know, regular viewers would know I've had problems with batteries running out. So I now use a pretty hefty power bank to power the camera, which means the camera will run for days. But I've been using a dodgy USB-C cable to power the camera, and when I plug that in, essentially it thinks there's a USB microphone attached and doesn't record audio, which is rather frustrating. But I've swapped it over for a different USB-C cable, and it seems to work okay with the built-in mics on the camera, so that's good. So apologies for that. So yeah, so that first frame's done, and that is the worst frame from my point of view. Bobby obviously played excellently, but I struggled to get going. But now for these next 5 frames, you're going to see a pretty good contest. That's a nice cutting on the pink there from Bobby. Obviously running away from the reds though, so just a safety shot. Not far off getting behind the brown either. That was a pretty poor safety shot from me, but I think I get away with it. Yeah, I do. Not left Bobby a pot, so just a safety, but he's just misjudged that one a little bit and it's gone in off. So some points on the board for me. Just another safety though. Went a bit too close to the corner pocket than I intended, so lost all its pace. I'm also getting coached from the other table, which is fine. So yeah, just another safety, but have I pushed that red over the corner pocket? On the black's there, so it's not too bad. Another safety from Bobby. Pretty good one as well. Nice kiss on the yellow, bring it right on the baulk cushion basically, and forces me into a mistake. In my defence, I was getting some unwanted coaching from the other table and felt like I was under a bit of pressure because everybody was watching. So that's not ideal. And the chap on the table did apologise afterwards. But nice black from there from Bobby. He did invite me to take a closer look at that because he was a bit worried it was going to hit the red first. But so I was stood right behind him for that, and I don't think he hit the red first. So we played on. So this is turning out to be a nice little break from Bobby. I'm suffering again, getting behind. Nice pot with the rest there and lovely position on the black. Yeah, nicely there. Turning out to be a pretty decent break. Oh, he's just let that one go though. It was a chance to score some decent points, but rest shot from me. Nothing to do with the cue ball though, so just have to get on the black. And then I'm going to try and get back around, but yeah, just caught the knuckle, or caught the jaw, and didn't manage to get out. So red and the black though, so run for safety. I think I actually did play that as a pot, thinking that hopefully I wouldn't leave it. Excellent long pot from Bobby though. Can you get this blue in and go into the pack? Ooh, he tried. So decent red. Have I managed to get on a colour? I think the yellow maybe, or maybe can get to the blue. What am I playing here? It's difficult to see. Brown, I can get to the brown. I'm pretty happy with that pot. And tap on the table from Bobby. So nice screw back for the black, but managed to screw that back far more than I intended. So left myself with a longer than necessary black. So just making sure of this black really for the points. No red on really. So just a safety. And I've done the age-old for me, technique of going off the pack, in off, on a fairly rudimentary safety. A little bit wayward from Bobby, but so has he left me? Yeah, I think he has left me a plant here. Yeah. I'm pretty happy with that pink, and the nice cannon on the red has helped me hold position on the red above the black. So I just roll through for the black again. Now, trying to do too much for the cue ball. Should have made sure of the points. I would have been right back alongside Bobby in terms of points. Nicely screwed. Nicely cued rather from Bobby. And again, lovely on the red to the middle there. Not close. But he's not left anything easy, just this long red, which I'm taking on. But didn't get close to it. Get a little bit fortunate with a red sticking to the cue ball like that. Cut a few safety shots out there. There's a bit of an exchange of safety. None of it was particularly spectacular until this shot here from Bobby was a pretty good safety shot. I felt like I was basically forced into taking this red on, and take it on I did, and managed to play one of the best long pots I've ever played. Just rolling that in, trying to hold for the red into the middle. Oh, just caught the near jaw. That was a chance there to get back on level terms with Bobby at least, or get close to level terms. As it is, Bobby's able to put that red away. And yeah, get on the yellow, or the brown maybe? Yeah, the brown. Oh, but he's missed it. And he, fair play to him, played position on the yellow, so I do have a chance of this yellow, which I managed to put away with the fishing tackle. Was always a challenge, but have I snookered myself on the green? No, I think I can get through. Yeah, I can. So just a safety shot though. Oh, good pot from Bobby though. And he's going to be on the brown. Well, in a fashion anyway. Well, just rolled a little bit further than I would have liked, so it turns it into a safety shot. Oh, happy with that pot though. This is a chance. Got to get this blue in and get on the pink. Not quite. Well, got on the pink in a fashion, but left this blue for Bobby, and he can easily get on the pink and clear up. Well, not clear up, but clinch the frame. So another frame to Bobby, but one that I definitely could have won. And on we go to frame 3 then, and the last frame of this video. The next 3 frames will be coming up. The next 3 frames even will be coming up in a couple of days' time. So my break up this time, overhit it slightly. Gonna cut out. I've cut out a couple of safety shots there, and left that safety mistake in from. Sorry, no, that's where I cut the safety shots out, and left in this safety mistake from Bobby, which gives me my first chance. Just about held for the black there. In it goes, but not planning ahead. Didn't think about the black going back on its spot and snookering me on that red. So just a safety shot, which I don't play particularly well, but I do manage to take the lead in a frame. And pot attempt from Bobby didn't quite get that one. So again, left me a chance. So just gonna stun this in and leave myself a pot along the cushion on this black. But I've left myself a little straight. But I didn't think I was that straight. I thought I was able to. I thought I was able to. I thought I was able to top spin that in and maybe come off the knuckle and maybe get back out. But obviously, you see, it didn't go wrong. It didn't go right. And Bobby manages to get that nice long red and gets nicely on the black. And yeah, nice stun running through there on the black to get on this red to the middle. Oh, not quite though. It's a shame. So what have I got here? Is it going to get this red at the top of the pack? Oh, well, that was the shot, but we got nowhere near that. But I get away with it because I didn't get the position right either. But nice long pot along the cushion there for Bobby. Just roll this pink in, but he stands up pretty quickly, so missed that one. Left me this one in the middle. Trying to hold for the blue, but I don't quite manage it, so I'll play the yellow instead, which wriggles in. Now I'm just going to roll off the pack and onto the bottom cushion. Just trying to cover that long red, but I didn't quite get it covered. Didn't hit it as thin as I would like. Hit the pack as thin as I like. But Bobby misses that one, and he's unlucky to come right up and down the table without catching another ball. So the cue ball's gone back to the red that he missed, which I'm able to cut in. Not sure what I was playing there. I don't know if I was playing the pot or what, but I assume I was. But I was absolutely miles away from it. Good pot from Bobby. Trying to get down for the blue, but doesn't quite get there. Although he's straight on the blue, but I mean that happened to me in a recent frame, and yeah, still don't understand how that works. But he's unlucky. Foul 5, and I was actually just playing a safety there, and managed to pot the ball. So just playing off the green, trying to get behind the yellow, but don't quite manage it. But a bit of a mistake from Bobby, and I do manage to get a chance at this red. Could have done with hitting that a little bit harder though. This black is not too good at these blacks, especially when there's another ball close by. I find it difficult to judge the potting angle, and consequently make a mistake and leave Bobby with a chance this red to the middle. But that basically climbs back out. Sorry, I put my glass down a bit hard there. Nice long or medium length red. Should have maybe committed to the pot a little bit more because I don't quite get good position. So just rolling the brown in, and then trying to stay on the yellow. The red to the middle here, which I also managed to get. But cue ball's running away, but it's just sneaked past, so I can get to the pink to the middle, which I get. Nowhere near that one though. But still, useful little contribution. Decent lead now, or half decent lead, although Bobby's got a chance to make some more here. Yeah, good pot on the black. Yeah, nice. Maybe got into it a little bit too much. Yeah, good pot with the rest. Oh, I was unlucky. Could have done with a nicer kiss. So, goes to cut that in. Maybe the safety shot would have been the shot, but to be fair, he's also knocked the camera, but don't worry, I saw that out in a shot or two. So just a safety shot from me. Tap on the table from Bobby, thank you very much. I've cut out a couple of safety shots there and fixed the camera when I realised that Bobby knocked it. So potting mistake from Bobby's left this chance for me. Scores are even. 2 reds left. So get that red and get nicely out of the pink, but the red is on the cushion. The final red is on the cushion, so trying to move it off the cushion here. And don't quite make it, but also because I was trying to move it, I hit it a bit harder and don't also land behind it. So just a safety shot, which I played pretty well. Excuse me. Cut out a couple more safety shots there, but left this one in. Attempt at a snooker from Bobby, and he does that. Holds his hand up though, to be fair. But then he snookers me. Supposed to be a friendly Bobby. Just catch the green on the way through, otherwise I think I would have hit the yellow off the cushion. Never mind. So let Bobby, not let him back into it, but he's managed to get back into it. No, well, he was never out of it really, but he's certainly closer than he was. So I'm going to show it, I think from this shot, show all the shots to the end of the frame. Just about managed to avoid the enough there. Tremendous shot from Bobby. Got a chance at the green as well, so he manages to get the scores level. Fortunately, Bobby's a tall chap, so when playing from that side of the table, he has to sort of stand on the blue plinth, which can't be comfortable for him, but he still manages to get that green in. Not quite so much on the brown though, and he might have left me a chance at this with the blue over the pocket. Yeah, there we go. Didn't quite do what I wanted it, but it was not too bad. Just a safety shot though. Get it pretty safe. It's cuttable in though. This could play it as a shot to nothing, but he's deciding just to play safe, which is fair enough. But he's left me this chance, long pink, frame ball. But no. Trying to convince the pink to slow down. Black is reasonably safe though, so feeling at this point of time I was feeling okay because I only needed the pink and the black was not safe, but it was a tricky pot. Oh, that was close. That was frame ball again. Just a safety shot from Bobby. Overhits it slightly. The pink's come back into the middle of the table. Left me another chance of this pot. But I get that wrong, unfortunately. And gift Bobby the 6 points and ball in hand on the D. And he's... he's missed that one, but then that happens. So another frame to Bobby, but whilst the last frame I could have won, I'd argue this one I probably should have won. And that is the last frame for this session. Join me for the next 3 frames where, again, you'll see 3 closely contested frames. And yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy them.